So I don't expect myself to do this too often, but I finally got a night off from work and had a chance to sit down and watch the match that the internet has been raving about. I hate the term, but the IWC has been calling this an instant classic. I've seen match of the year contender used to describe this match, and I'll give my thoughts on it here in a second, obviously. I don't expect myself to make videos reviewing just one match too often, but I figured now was a decent time to do it. Anyway, Antonio Cesaro against Sami Zayn. Throughout this, I know for a fact I'll just be calling him Claudio and Generico. So expect that. If you find it annoying, whatever. Anyway, this match, main eventing in NXT, taped a few weeks ago, aired this week. And as I said, I saw, epic used to describe this match. I saw match of the year contender used to describe this match. And while I think it was a very solid match, I can't agree with naming it a match of the year contender. Anyway, this match was a 2 out of 3 falls match, which I thought was completely pointless, especially when this was only a 12-minute match, which included the small commercial break. So this is about a 12 to 14-minute match. I'm sorry, I just find it absolutely pointless to use this stipulation. Yeah, I get it, it's the blow off to a feud, but you can just say, fuck it, one more match, let's go out there, best man wins. Because otherwise, we all know what's going to happen. It's going to be tied. Did we really need, a pinfall off a roll-up or another fall off of a sleeper? We didn't, no. Really, the only exception I can think of when it comes to 2 out of 3 fall matches and it not going to a 1-1 tie is the Briscoe brothers in Ring of Honor in 2005 when they were defending the ROH tag titles. They were constantly put in 2 out of 3 fall matches and they always won 2-0 just to piss off fans and surprise fans, and that worked. So that's a minor grievance from the start, but I didn't, I really didn't, hold it too much against the match. Obviously, with those 2 falls happening, the first 6 minutes or so of this match were average, nothing more really. It really does pick up in the second half of the match. It really picks up when Claudio, much like other guys, mainly Tomohiro Ishii in New Japan, stole the Michael Elgin spot, the suplex from the ring apron into the ring. If you haven't seen it, just look it up. But people are really just taking this move left and right, and it sucks that Elgin really isn't on the platform to solidify this as his move. But then again, this has been happening throughout wrestling history. Someone sees a move on a smaller level. Oh shit, I'm going to take that and make that my move. That's just what happens. But I do feel sorry for Elgin in that, sense because it is a ridiculously impressive move. Brian Cage does a lot and PWG as well. So I don't know. That is what it is. They hit their usual sunset. How to explain? Yeah, it ends up being a sunset powerbomb, like a code red. They've done it in prior matches before. It is still very impressive, but it's nothing new. Generico hit probably one of his main signature spots, the dive through the turnbuckles into a tornado DDT on the floor. Again, that's a fantastic spot, but I remember the first time I saw it, I marked out the first few times I saw it. But let's not act as though it's the greatest move we've ever seen just because it's in a WWE setting. Let's not overhype it because it's in a WWE setting. By the way, my God, I sound negative, but you know what? I really don't care. I hate the "This is awesome" chant. If you really feel that way, that's fine, but this chant is being thrown around left and right lately, and it's almost as annoying as piped-in crowd sound on tape shows, which includes NXT. I don't know. I just find it incredibly annoying. I guess people are really lowering their standards. That used to be unlike the "what" chant. That used to be something that was reserved for the really peak matches, and now any match that could be defined as a 3.5-star to a 4-star match gets it automatically. Hell, Christian and Del Rio got it on last Sunday at SummerSlam. I mean, come on. Either way, this match, the one spot that I thought really lived up to the hype was the finish. Generico went for, I don't know if there's a specific move for it, but the rope climb, swinging tornado DDT. Claudio held him up, which was very impressive. He almost dropped into the outside of the ring. Very impressive strength, though. Turns it into the Swiss Death uppercut, hits the neutralizer, and gets the win. Just a spectacular finish. I mean, Claudio, he's gotten to display his strength at certain points on WWE TV, hitting a neutralizer on Kali. But moves like this, despite Generico being probably 200 pounds or more lighter than the great Kali, I thought it was more impressive. So anyway, was this a solid match? Yes. A solid WWE style match? Yes. A solid match in general? Yes. Was this a match of the year contender? In my opinion, no. We've seen how 12-minute matches this year can be match of the year contenders. Mainly talking about Katsuyori Shibata and Tomohiro Ishii in New Japan a couple of weeks ago during the G1. This match wasn't that. I really do hate comparing matches. I think each match should be analyzed for what it is, which is why I can enjoy a Goldberg versus Hulk Hogan match as much as I can enjoy a CM Punk Samoa Joe 60-minute Iron Man match, because I don't compare them often. But when we're bringing in match of the year considerations to this match, like people on the internet have done, this does not measure up to their prior matches that they've had in Ring of Honor and PWG respectively, and it doesn't measure up to other matches that happened this year in 2013. I'm sorry. That's just the way that I feel. A great match, a solid match. Maybe great. The finish certainly raised it up, but a solid match between two guys who have done better before. It's being overhyped because of the setting it was in. If this was in Ring of Honor, it would have been, just as received as some of the more recent Ring of Honor main events. I don't know, enough rambling from me. Out of the way, I just felt like I'd put up a quick video giving my thoughts on this match, and I don't know, I guess ruining some of the fun the IWC is having, overhyping this match to the moon. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time.